Come on, everybody! It's a party! Woo! Drink, mingle, get wild.
Welcome to Play, Rank, Share, the show where I play the marquee PlayStation 5 titles and create an evolving ranking of the best PlayStation 5 games and share my opinions with you. My name is Tyrus Parker, and this episode is focused on Bugsnax. I've been captivated by Bugsnax ever since it was revealed at the PlayStation 5 showcase back in June. From Kiro Benito's song, It's Bugsnax, to the insane debut trailer, and the fact that I liked previous games made by developer Young Horses, this made Bugsnax one of the games I was most looking forward to playing on the PS5. Bugsnax revolves around doing adventure-style quests for creatures called grumpuses on a place called Snattooth Island. These quests primarily are about catching Bugsnax, as Kiro famously describes them as kinda bug and kinda snat. Equipped with tools such as a snat trap, tripwire, and launchpad, each of the 100 available Bugsnax have a different way of being captured. Some of these methods are straightforward, such as catching a strawberry by putting a snat trap in its path, but methods for catching Bugsnax ramp up in difficulty as the game progresses. The slow increase in difficulty forces you to rely on understanding how you previously caught Bugsnax and think of combinations or traps you haven't used yet, and how this particular Bugsnax is unique and would need to be caught differently than the ones before. Towards the end of the game, I grew frustrated catching some Bugsnax as the catching process became increasingly complicated, and I found that I was catching some out of luck rather than solving the method to capturing them. Bugsnax is a unique game, and if I had to make reference to what the game is like, I'd say it's like Pokemon Snap, except significantly more integrated. But a description like that doesn't do this game justice. I loved exploring each of the 9 different environments and try to find where the rarer Bugsnax were hiding. Additionally, the game has a day-night cycle and weather effects that change what type of Bugsnax you will find. This variety keeps things fresh, and even on my 5th or 6th time visiting an environment, I was still finding new Bugsnax. While the Bugsnax are endearing and comical, the cast of characters are what really shine in the game. Voiced by a stellar and notable cast, these characters appear one-dimensional when you first meet them, and are further fleshed out as the story progresses, especially when you complete their side quests. Each had different reasons and ambition for coming to Snattooth Island, and completing side quests felt like part of the main story to me, as I wanted to find out the backstory for every character. Chadlow, a jock, and Wambus, a grumpy farmer, were 2 characters that I was particularly invested in throughout the campaign. I found myself looking forward to returning to Snatsburg, where the grumpuses live, after Bugsnax catching adventures to see what new cutscenes and character interactions I would experience. Although, I didn't feel much emotional resonance with characters I discovered later in the game. While Bugsnax can feel like a chaotic mess at times, it does have an overall narrative filled with heart that takes interesting turns throughout.
You are a lifesaver, buddy. Oh, sorry, I was too busy dying to introduce myself. I'm Filbo Fiddlepie. I'm the, mayor around here.
During the game, you get to feed the grumpuses any of the Bugsnax that you catch on your journey. Each time you feed a Bugsnax to a grumpus, part of their appearance changes to resemble that Bugsnax. As you continue to transform a grumpus, their appearance becomes horrifying, but in a charming way. Several times I found myself laughing out loud at how ridiculous the grumpuses would look, and how in the game they never made a comment on the sheer absurdity of the situation. Bugsnax also cleverly integrates new features from the PlayStation 5 and DualSense controller. Haptic feedback is particularly noticeable when running through the environments, with a dull thud felt on the left or the right side of the controller with each step your character makes. Adaptive triggers are present when you take pictures of Bugsnax with the slightest amount of resistance in the R2 button, akin to taking a picture with a real camera. The most notable new feature present in Bugsnax is the use of 3D audio. When using my headset, I was able to locate Bugsnax based on the noises they would make. I found this particularly helpful when exploring new areas and heard the cry of a brand new Bugsnax. Knowing there was something above me or far off to the side based on audio cues was helpful in learning how to find Bugsnax in each environment. None of these features felt revolutionary or a large step forward from previous generations, but it did provide a small increased sense of immersion when playing the game. I don't think I've played a game quite like Bugsnax before. The creature collection combined with adventure-style story progression was a delightful treat to start the next generation. The fun cast of characters kept me enthralled throughout the 10-hour campaign, and with 12 Bugsnax still to catch at the end of the game, I look forward to going back and figuring out how to catch those last few. Bugsnax is a very good game, and if given a numerical score, I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. While there is nothing in particular that stands out as next gen about Bugsnax, I recommend that every PS5 owner with PlayStation Plus at least gives it a try to see if it resonates with you. For my definitive PS5 games ranking list, I'd place Bugsnax above Astro's Playroom, While I enjoy both games, Bugsnax felt like a more complete experience while also having so much humor present in a captivating narrative. This makes Bugsnax the new #1 on the very early stages of the Play, Rank, Share list. Thank you for watching this episode of Play, Rank, Share. Make sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified when future episodes are released. Reviews for Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and The Pathless will be coming in the upcoming days, and reviews for Demon's Souls and Sackboy: A Big Adventure will be a little further away. If you want to see gameplay of Bugsnax, be sure to check out our video of it on our show, The Game Receipt. What are your thoughts on Bugsnax? Let me know in the comments below, and until next time, don't stop sharing.
Now kindly leave and take a ketchup for the road. Whoa! Darn Bunger! Get out of here!